Last time on Clam Rally.
But I bet you're wondering where I'm going with this, huh? There's a reason I brought you all here to the end of this video, and it's something much deeper than having a little fun inside of a fucking video game. Have you guys ever wanted to look like your ideal character in a video game? Have you ever just wanted to capture the everlasting beauty that comes blessed with a character in a game or in an anime? Maybe you're fine with the way you look, but you just really want to get better at a video game without the hard work. Maybe you don't have either of those issues, but let's say nobody will really pay attention to you. Maybe you want to increase your confidence, lose weight, maybe you want to change your entire racial heritage. Well, do I have something for you, and it's called a subliminal. You guys ever heard of subliminals? Subliminals are videos that you listen to reach a desired outcome. That's kind of the essence of what they are, and what you do is you put on the video. There's nothing really you watch. You can put it on while you're doing other stuff, and it's supposed to subconsciously change your mindset about a certain thing and reach you towards that desired outcome that you're looking for. And it's supposed to be done, get it, subliminally. For example, one that I mentioned earlier. You want to get better at video games? Boom, there's a subliminal for it. Just listen to that and bingo. Eventually, the more you listen to it, the better you'll get at video games. Now, before I start getting into, making fun of it or sort of giving it critiques or anything like that, I just want to say up front, I think subliminals are interesting. They're an interesting concept because there are subliminals for literally everything out there. Like almost anything you can think of, they're there. And these subliminals are so interesting to me because I can't decipher whether or not as a whole I think they're good or bad. But I don't think I can answer as a whole, so I have to go into it a little more. As I mentioned earlier, there's a bunch of different types of subliminals. There's subliminals for getting better at games. There's subliminals for self-confidence, for sleeping, for getting more money. Now, most to all of these subliminals operate on the idea that they're like this magic pill you can take that all of a sudden just make your problems go away. But what it really has to do with is your mindset. And that's where I kind of think these subliminals are like a magic pill in the sense of it's a placebo effect. In fact, that's exactly what this is. There's no magic going on. A video isn't able to just be like, and now you're just fucking optic phase clan shit. That doesn't just happen. But I don't think placebos are exactly a bad thing. I just think for me, if I were to be going through a specific treatment, knowing damn well that it's a placebo, there's no way it's gonna work on me. So these videos, I would assume, have to operate on the idea that it's just some magic thing that happens to you once you listen to the video. Otherwise, they wouldn't be racking in millions of views. But the reason I don't think placebos are a bad thing is because, honestly, if it works, then it works. If you can be more self-confident after watching a video or taking some sort of placebo magic, nothing pill, if it works, then it was successful. Now, I don't want to get too far into talking about magic pills or anything like that. I want to stay talking about the videos themselves because the videos are free. Pills are not. So I want to stay on the topic of the subliminal videos for now. I just think that the pill is a really good comparison. But let's jump back to the subliminal here. You didn't have to pay for anything but your time. That's why I think subliminals are so interesting. It's because they're racking all these views in because they must work to some degree. And looking at these comments, if people aren't lying, then it seems like they work. Now, I want to bring it way back to my previous video. And there's a question I left unanswered in that video that I wanted to answer this video as kind of a joke. And is there such a thing as a real life character customization. And that's where we get into the darker side of subliminals. People just think they can listen to a 5-minute video once and they can change their real life character. Guys, this shit kind of blows my fucking mind. Look at this. Become Korean. Powerful. Listen only once. This blows my mind. Over 1.5 million views for a Korean standard body in 5 days. Ladies only. Strong subliminal. Listen once. Let's watch together. You and me. Let's watch. Let's all become Korean. 안녕하세요. 오신 것을 환영합니다. Dude, it worked! Like, seriously, people are eating this shit up. Become black? What the fuck? Get ADHD sublim. Dude, I have ADHD. You don't want it, all right? It's not as bad as it used to be, but you don't want it. It's not cute and it's not quirky to have some sort of disorder. It ain't that. Guys, like, let's look at these comments real quick. Day 1 after listening to this only once, my shoulder started to tingle. My nose seems to be smaller. My shoe size went down to 4. What? I'm really late, but will this subliminal make it where both you and your family are fluent in Korean? Dude, at least the comments for the becoming black subliminal video are at least comments from people over 12 years old. Day 1, no changes, but my face hurts a lot. It's starting hurting after using a sub. Day 2, woke up with monolids. No, you didn't.
Faker
No,
alert.
you didn't.
Alert.
Just stop the cat. Stop the cat. Now, anyways, you get the idea of what's going on here. It's so bad because it perpetuates this idolization of this race, and it's not good to idolize shit. Like, it's so damaging to people because you have these communities of people who are supporting each other and trying to become something that they're not and they never will be. Now look. Don't get the wrong idea. I think that the idea of some subliminals are helpful. And it can help the right person depending on what their situation is. You know, not including the racial ones. If you're struggling out there and you're trying to build up the confidence to do something, and one of these videos is your way of doing that, you ain't hurt nobody, then by all means, you do you. And I'm glad that you can use this as some sort of medicine or treatment to do so. Same with like just being a person you want to be mentally. Like if you truly see yourself as someone different than you want to be, and these subliminals help with that, then I mean, hey, who am I to argue with that? But that's mentally. Physically, that no. There's a kind of spiritual practice that comes along with these videos and subliminals, and it's perfectly understandable that people attach themselves to it for this reason, especially if you're someone who's young and impressionable and struggling with themselves mentally and just so happens to stumble upon these videos. I mean, fuck, weight loss subliminals. Dude, I get it. I struggle with my fucking weight too. Like, and I don't blame people for going to something like a magic subliminal. If it works, then wow, it works. I don't blame people for doing that, especially for something like that. However, if you're going in thinking that the video is going to do all the work, then that's the crazy part to me, that the video is going to do the whole work. And people actually believe it's going to do all the work, especially when it comes to people wanting to become a different race. Like, come on, this is awful, guys. We need to love ourselves here. Like, we shouldn't be glorifying monolids to the point where you're just like, yeah, I want monolids because they're a Korean thing. Or like, I want big lips because they make me look racially ambiguous. Like, it's really bad because it goes from like idolizing and eventually goes to like fetishizing the way people look, and it's just really uncomfortable. And I did also want to mention that I think that a lot of these people, this is my guess, that I think a lot of these people who are supporting the subliminals are younger people, and it's a little more dangerous because they're more impressionable. Like I said before, it's not cute to have a disorder. It's not cute to have ADHD. It sucks. So why would you want it? I just think a lot of people nowadays are just feeling like they don't stand out. So I feel like that might be a way to just act kind of quirky and act like different, but it's not cute. And people who actually have these disorders, they don't like them. Like, you can be different and quirky some other way. Why don't you go listen to a stack paper and get some bitches subliminal? How about that? Like, how about you listen to a manifest your front door so you can go outside and touch some fucking grass subliminal? How about manifest these nuts on your forehead subliminal? All right, I'm done. Guys, look. I seriously get it. I get it. I get not liking the way you look. I am like that right now. I wish I could just so easily just lose 40 pounds and just change the way my face looks a little bit and just, you know, just make little changes like a real life character customization system, but I can't. It's hard. And I can't just listen to a magic video that does it for me. I kind of agree with it changing your mindset in order for you to do that, but it can't do the work for you. Look, I wanted to make this video for a while now talking about this topic, but I never really knew how to go about it while still sticking to the channel theme. But I think this was the best way I could do it. I think a lot of subliminals just are harmless ways for people to improve themselves. I think that's a great thing, but maybe not for me. You know, maybe it's definitely good for other people. But there's a line that needs to be drawn when they're being used as a way to idolize people and used as a way to turn into other people. That just means you're pushing yourself farther away from seeing yourself in a positive light, and then it'll be even harder to accept yourself. Guys, I so understand the crippling doubt that goes through your mind just about how you look. I understand. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for y'all, but look, it'll be all right, guys. It'll take some time, but I know we'll get there. But that's it for the rest of the video. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm really excited for this to upload as I'm recording this. I'm really excited for you guys to watch it. It's short and sweet, but I'm glad I was able to talk about this topic. Make sure you guys are on the lookout next weekend, the 30th, September 30th. We are going to start streaming some scary games because it's starting to be October soon. So be on the lookout. I'll put a date up on the screen at the time. But stop by, please. We're going to be playing a bunch of scary stuff on stream. And as always, we got a bunch of other videos in the works. We got Call of Duty video, potentially an Elden Ring video coming up. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me, but we got a few ideas in the works here. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Your boy Clambo is out of here. See ya.